Warning. This program may contain foul language and awful arithmetic. It should not be viewed by anyone who is triggered by first start 18 saw 90 with the opponent on the finish, or by anyone learning how to mentally calculate 11 plus 8 plus 26. City League Darts reminds you to please add and subtract responsibly. All right, folks. Welcome back to the Quarantine Premier League. No booth cams today. It's been a bit of a rushed broadcast here. It's just as well, though, because I look like a mess. So here are our standings as we are opening up Week 6. I think this is our first match scheduled for Week 6 here in this Quarantine Premier League. So tight matchup. If you saw the tweet earlier, I should have done better to hype this battle between the 1 and 2 current places. We got in the number 1 spot, Shenandoah Slinger, Kenny Johnson, playing out of Waynesboro, Virginia, going up here against the number 2, Jerry Melendez, the West Texas Marauder, playing out of Austin, Texas. So just 1 point between them, though the Slinger is up 1 match. And then as we see a huge gap in those leg differentials. So the way it's looking right now, a lot of the season is looking to be a battle between a lot of these players for that kind of 2, 3, 4, 5 spots to try to eke into those top 5 standings. And I will remind the players once more to silence their phones. I'm getting a lot of chimes coming in there, so please make sure your phones are on Do Not Disturb or silent and that those sounds are suppressed. Let's take it into our player preview. Look at how these stats have run out so far. So good scoring here. We've got mid-50s from the West Texas Marauder there, pushing 60. Near 60 for the Slinger. He has had matches where he has pushed that 60 average, some right around that 58, 59 area as well. Interestingly enough, the power scoring, though, a bit on Jerry's favor there on the left side of our board. So we'll see how that shakes out tonight. We'll bring up our player cams, and if the players are ready, they can go ahead and get it going. Shooting well, guys. Game on. All right, so well, a different sort of start here than we saw earlier in the weekend. If you joined us for the broadcast of the Bang Average League A finals, a real fun playoff tournament we broadcast on Sunday here on the City League Darts YouTube channel, featuring the top 4 players of the Bang Average League A Division Season 3 installment, playing their finals tournament live here on the stream. We opened up with the 2-3 matchup between Israel's Neiman Hasida and England's Ryan Holland. Then we moved on to semifinal number 2 between number 1, Ireland's Patrick Burke, and the number 4 seed, England's Bradley Warren. And then we took about a 10-minute break or so and played the finals. I won't spoil it. I won't tell you how that went. You can catch that stream, you catch the replay here on this channel at your convenience. So a good visit there from Jerry. Was not enough, though, to put pressure on this Slinger throw. Still got his work cut out for him. He's going to still need 2 trebles here this visit to get into range. Not going to happen. So meanwhile, Kenny just needs 3 big singles. But they can't all be 20s. But treble 1s will not help either. Treble 19 will. All right, well done with those last 2. Even the first one wasn't too far off its target, just nestling in that corner right on that 21 wire. Nope, just realized I didn't have the player audio going for y'all here. My fault.
57.
Man, I'm a mess today. I don't have my booth cameras, my studio cam. Don't have the player audio on to start for y'all. Just glad I remember to turn my own mic on.
84. $38.
All right.
So the big fish here for Jerry, he's certainly capable of it. I haven't talked to him specifically about it, but I would suspect he's taken it out in competition before. Meanwhile, I'm not even going to put the bad... What? Did I just see... Were y'all watching the same thing I was? Did that show 170
27.
on the scoreboard there? What am I missing?
$55.
$59.
So I'm just doing a quick check of the math there.
82.
Come on. 46.
$180.
Wow, great maximum there from Jerry. As I still tried to piece together what the heck happened
36.
last leg. I was seeing 170 on the scoreboard there. I just don't even remember what he took out. I'm just so flustered.
11.
Can't even find 3 fat numbers. Jesus Christ, 63. Oh.
All right, so I just read in the chat. Big Man Bearded confirming he saw 170 there on the board as well. I know the final score entered was not a 170.
41.
It was an 86.
$54. 74 scored.
$35.
Yeah, so something... There must have been someone who undid a score there. Or some sort of score correction, and the broadcast scoreboard didn't get updated. And I wasn't looking at the live stats at my own kind of like broadcast panel for the match here. which would show me another kind of view of what was happening there with the history. Anyway, it's double 10. Wow, Jerry's just super duper on fire. As it was, he had 170 left and did it in 2 visits with an 84 and an 86 consecutively. That's what I got here, and I'm sure that's what we see on camera. Yeah, right. Because we went the bullseye, right? A couple 18s and the 50, which I was sitting there just like absolutely baffled by. Yeah. Okay. All right. No, if I'd been paying a little bit more attention to just the screen that I should have been, then that wouldn't have been so confusing.
60.
Anyway, as it is, okay. Well, I'm super mad now that I got all flustered by that, because while I'm dealing with that nonsense, these players are throwing a great match. Jerry is up 2 legs, unexpected, quick, break a throw and a hold, or a hold and a break in that order, excuse me. And we've got a game going. Let me pull up the stats.
77.
Wow, Kenny just off. I mean, Jerry is certainly throwing some fire here, but, and 61 is going to be good enough to be at 2-0 in the spot. The 48 is a bit surprising
43.
from Kenny, but continuing to play under this pressure in an unfamiliar spot for him.
132.
Oh, wow, that crazy flyer on that third. I heard the chuckling. I was like, what are you laughing at? I thought there was still a third dart to throw in there. Didn't realize we missed it so far high.
133.
Wow, great 719s from Jerry there.
41.
But with that last visit, despite that super, super errant third dart, Kenny is right there with him here. But Jerry should be getting into range here with this visit. Should be the first to the checkout with that advantage. Oh, no, it might have been a lot more
50.
difficult now. Oh, okay, that was another 19. Geez, that angle looked like it was in the 3.
Pitiful.
All right, 148 here for Jerry. Might have 6 at it. He'll need 6 at it. Don't like 16's first start there.
20,
Don't
29.
like it one bit.
39, I'm sorry.
So I can't tell what's going on here on Slinger.
42.
Okay, so just a single 20. I don't know. There's no way he was going tops for bullseye there on that second dart, right? Or was that even his first start? 90 left for Jerry. Wanted that treble 18 to leave the double. Found the 1 instead. Moved back to the 19s on 89. Found the treble 7. So that's 18 scored. Leaves Kenny with 48. 16 or 8 is the target. Eight leaves double 20. But high leaves 40. Jerry, 68 here. Wouldn't be surprised if he goes 16s. If you're going to go 16s on 148, go your own way. Oh, no, missed the big number. The 20 set up 48. He just wanted single 16 for double. Finds it just outside the double even. 3 clear at tops for the Slinger. 1 way high, finding itself in the ring of the 0 on the 20. Second dart overcompensating low and to the right. The third one in the single 19. Double 16 for Jerry, which he almost hit sort of unintentionally. Second dart last visit. I think that's 16 for double 8. Oh, inside.
24 scored.
Giving Kenny a chance. A lot of chances here. Can't say they're all necessarily deserved. There we go. Kenny on the board here.
Yeah, but it's in.
Slinging that dart in there eventually. Getting across the line after Jerry refused to on so many occasions. So a hold here puts it back at even. Disappointing leg for Jerry to let that slip.
40. Too many ones.
So Kenny doing well to push that average
45.
quickly back over that 50 mark. Very, very rare to see him even down at 51, really. Meanwhile, Jerry just continuing to put in some good scores. Last leg just undone by very, very poor doubling and even cost himself a chance at a double a turn earlier with a miss at a big number.
4.
From 68, failing to get a dart at a double, even the bullseye. So despite having hit a 180 in this match, Jerry starting to favor the 19s pretty early on here, having hit a whole bunch of trebles of that one to put in some good turns and good legs so far early on.
140.
That third dart just hanging on there from Kenny. And this is why it was so critical that Jerry hold that last leg. Is really potentially going to be in a bind now. I mean, Slinger's getting hot, and even though Jerry has the darts in this match, that might not be an advantage that lasts terribly long.
Back to Earth. 41.
And leaving himself the only 3-dart combination under 101. 96 left. Ooh, double 18 is on. Oh, but high. But will be forgiven for sure. Oh, no. Wow, way out with that third dart. Was intended for the treble 20 and just absolutely flew. Meanwhile, Kenny's still not getting down there. Some of the sloppy doubling continues. Kenny now 0 for 4. It doubles this leg alone. And it was 0 for a bunch last leg as well.
31.
There he goes. He's done messing around. Good first start, kind of finding the outside part of that double area. If he's going to air, he wanted to air on the outside and set himself up a marker to use for the next start. But doesn't need it as he finds the intended target straight off. Jerry here, still with the advantage this match with the darts, but the momentum is starting to shift a little bit. You've certainly heard on cast before mention of the FO Dart League. The Don't Forget to Save and Exit Your Match Dart League. And coming up at 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern, they have the much anticipated Summer 2020 Photo Championship. The match of the season for the title. It's it. That's all. Top 2 players in the league.
60.
The number 1 seed, King Raj, going against the number 3 seed, the most decorated champion and photo veteran of all time, the Surgeon. It's Battle for Pride. It's the newbies against the veterans. It's Canada versus the United States.
100.
Some say it's good versus evil. And it's all live on Twitch coming up in about 40 minutes.
15.
At twitch.tv/FO Dart League. Oh, Jerry needed to find a treble there that wasn't a 5 to try to put some more pressure on Kenny. as we have seen, even a gap like this can be bridged in just 6 starts. In a blink of an eye, all of a sudden you'll be up 156 to 221 and be sitting there crossing your fingers hoping your opponent misses some leg darts.
60.
Well, 3 good darts for his effort there, Jerry. I like it. I like it a lot. Wow, but a 171 from Kenny. I mean, I just said it. I just said 6 starts. And where did the lead go? Double 18. 2 at it, Jerry. Wow, just needs 1. Cares not for Kenny's pressure. Jerry is unbothered. Treble 20, double 18 for a critical hole to throw. I'm going to say he should be up 4-1, but he is making up for that blown third leg. Wow. Stunning performances from both of these guys. This is getting exciting. Average is pushing back up. Scoring pushing up. Kenny didn't have the power scoring early. That has certainly changed. Unfortunately for him, it has been at the expense of his doubling.
133.
Oh boy, but now the scoring. This is just an onslaught from the Slinger. But Jerry's handling it well. I mean, I'm liking the way his starts are going in there. They're well placed. They're even. He was finding that line well.
83.
But if Kenny refuses to go a turn without a big treble and a big single, then I don't know what to say. Other than hit 2 trebles, I guess. Oh, such a disappointing outcome after finding the first start. So beautifully placed, just right in the heart of that treble 20. If it was angled a little bit too low, he could have always moved down to the 19s. Oh, so disappointing to get 6 just with those last 2 darts. So Kenny here at a comfortable 142.
45.
At least 6 at it.
Oh, wrong way.
Oh no, I think he realized after it went in, he wanted to go treble 17. Treble 17 tops.
31.
Oh no, maybe he did want to go 19, so he just said wrong way, wrong side of the wire, I guess.
79.
Uh, 41.
Having a hard time staying it up here. Kenny got in range with visits of 60, 133, 83, 83. That got him down to 142. Since then, ooh, double 8. Wow. I was going to say since then, he threw in visits of 31 and 41.
Whoa. How'd that happen? Right? Oh.
Meanwhile, something funky is going on that I'm not seeing.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Guys, refresh your scoreboards and make sure your score history looks right.
Yeah, I don't think it's right, man.
All right, hold on. Let me go back to mine because I was at 206 and hit a 56, so I should be at 150. Hold on. 56. Enter. All right, there you go.
All right, we good now, Jerry?
Yeah,
All right, cool.
there you go.
Alrighty, all straight there. Wow, back on. A couple back-to-back 20 darters. How do you do? How do you do? You start pushing the stats into the 60s is how you do.
$57.
So the 3 low tons for Jerry to accompany his maximum. Couple of combination finishes, taking out 86 on the bullseye in the opening leg. taking out 96 in leg 5.
97.
Meanwhile, Kenny just making his first combination finish, taking out that 70 in 2 darts, treble 18, double 8. Clinical as can be.
40. Hold on one second. There we go.
45.
No, not the way that Jerry wanted to get a start to this leg. With the darts way behind here. And that gap is widening. Ooh, not anymore. That gap is closing. Oh, I think that's a treble 7, unfortunately.
Is that 48, 97?
Indeed. 4 19s and 3 7s for his effort there. Will get him back in the leg, but that's not what you want to be saying about the person you threw first. Meanwhile, man, the triple 7s are getting a lot of action here this leg.
$84.
Come on.
Now, with that, Jerry has reclaimed the advantage in this leg. Has done very well his last 2 visits, in terms of 97 and 84, to get him into this 148 spot, which he will have 6 darts to take out. Oh boy. Oh no.
11.
He's going to need those 6. Practically just threw away the first 3.
95.
So the 137 here for Jerry is doable. Oh, it's so doable. 80. It might be tops. It might be treble 16. It was treble 16 for the double.
Wow. 29 and 57, 86.
Wow. Single. Tops there for the Slinger. For the punishing break a throw. Good effort for Jerry with that first dart from 137, finding that 57 to leave him 80 with 2 darts in hand. It just couldn't find that treble 16 that he wanted. And Slinger takes the lead back again here.
$60.
40, 38, 41. Come on.
Opportunity here. Kenny just averaging 50 through his first 6.
58.
Really needed to put in trouble there, Jerry.
95.
Ton minimum.
55.
55. Not going to be helpful enough here. Not as it seems that Kenny has refound some of his scoring range. Oh no, again, not even getting to a 60 here.
Okay.
So one of the weaker legs we've seen so far from these players. Shocking that they're still this far back after 5 visits. That is rather atypical of this match.
33.
115.
Wow, great second and third darts there from the Slinger. It's got to be at least a ton here for Jerry.
60.
So here, Kenny can't afford to go at the 18s here. There's no need to set up the bullseye or the 30. He wanted the treble 15 for tops. Found the adjacent
30,
treble 10.
45.
Got that 45 eventually in the end there to leave himself on tops. We'll see how much pressure that is under. Not too much, it would appear.
58.
Double 10 now for the Slinger.
God, 26.
So an opportunity here for Jerry. I hate the 1-3-6 leave. He could have, well, we'll see if I hate it after this next start. I think that's high. I don't think it's a double at double 8 here.
Oh my gosh. 87.
It was not. Splitting it, double 4 now. A little high on the first. And makes the adjustment with his third. All right. Well, there's a completed break of throw. But I don't think anyone's counting Jerry out of this yet. It's got to start with a hold, though.
85.
If he wants to win this match and try to put a halt to the Slingers' scoring tear, just running up and down the league so far
57,
through his
64,
first 3 matches.
73.
Has not been given a fight quite like this so far in this season of the Quarantine Premier League. We're seeing him really, I think, get tested for the first time.
$83.
Still advantage Jerry here, who needs to start putting in visits of at least 60. Can't. Yeah, there we go. That's good. I was going to say can't step away from the board without putting in at least one big trouble. But it might be too little
33.
with Slinger just finding it hard to miss that treble 19 area now. I wonder if that was planned going into the match or if he's just starting to feel uncomfortable on the top side of the board. Big Man Beard in the chat saying, "Come on, Kenny."
25.
No, it's terrible math. The single 20 there would have left 170. He stays downstairs instead. Slinger, what are you doing, man?
41.
Be math aware, folks.
Uh, 54.
Be Math Aware is a campaign to promote math literacy among dart players. Be Math Aware offers free confidential help for anyone who is worried about their or someone else's dart math. Be Math Aware. Tops is in there for Jerry for another 20 darter. Beautiful, leaving Kenny hanging on 101. I wasn't sure how that leg was going to go. It was a slower start, but Jerry finished out so strong. His last 5 visits, ton, 60, 59, 84. Oh, whoops, no, wrong leg.
100.
Never mind. Yeah, no, they were even the whole way. Some kind of seesaw power scoring.
57.
And Jerry just the first to get over the line there. Just one visit of 25 for the Slinger was kind of the difference that leg and some of the pressure that kind of wasn't applied to Jerry with Kenny sitting back on 101.
57.
Trouble here would be huge for Jerry.
99.
And that more decisively gives him the darts here in this critical 10th leg.
76.
So in this best of 10... Oh, wait. Oh, no! I'm the worst. You know, I just have too much going on.
100.
I realized...
13. Damn.
Oh boy, I forgot my background frame.
God almighty. 75.
I was like, best of 10. Wait, no, we're not playing best of 10. This is best of 12. In this best of 12 format, I feel like I should probably be flashing the bad math sign on the left side of the board, but I didn't watch it. So, in this best of 12 format, 80 left here for Jerry. Can't tell if it's on. Oh, it was on. 67 scored with the first two.
60. Yes.
44.
Double 16 here for a break right back. Wow. So, as I was saying, in this best of 12 format, these players can draw at 6 apiece, earning 1 ranking point for the season for that effort. So, as it is, we're guaranteed a last leg decider here, and this game is either going to end 6-all or 7-5, with one player potentially earning both ranking points available for the match.
85.
Ton would have been a bit stronger stamp on the opening here, as it is critical that Jerry maintains the advantage on his throw.
Where'd everything go?
He's got to keep that pressure on Kenny. Or not.
It is 64.
Oh, wow, a double 20 with the first one. I thought that was a single one tucked in the corner there. Well, happy little accident, we'll call that, on the left side. Kenny just 70 scored through 2 visits. I don't know if he was trying to move to the 17s or if that was just a...
74. 74, 81.
Yeah, it was just a terrible 19, I think.
God.
Jerry may be letting Kenny back in here, but we'll see if he walks through the door.
45.
We've seen some of this. We've seen these players kind of get hot together and then cool down together as well. I feel like a bit of that is happening here. I hate that start on the 19s there, because even if you hit 5 of them, you're out of range. It leaves you 172. 520s leaves you 167. It's a finish. You can't afford to blow that opportunity to hit what you're aiming for and still not be in a position to give yourself a chance at a checkout, which is what this game is all about. It's about your chances. Good job getting through the door there on that third dart. Critical dart. To give himself a chance at this leg at 84 through 6 visits.
11.
And he'll have 6 at it. No need to go 14 bullseye here. 64 remaining. He'll probably go 16s. Triple 16 would leave double 8.
52.
And 2 16s there will leave 32 when he comes back, which he will. And we've already seen Jerry go dead on for 16, or for double 16.
44.
So for a guaranteed point, And the first player to not lose. It wouldn't be a victory yet. Double four now, working his way around Jerry. Oh no, tight. Those darts were getting worse and worse and worse. You suspect he'll have a chance at the four. He will.
57.
Should be 59.
Yeah, 59. I'm sorry. You're right. Good looking. You're right. Good looking.
Double two here for Jerry.
Oh, bust.
Oh no. Tight again. Oh, no gimme here from 78. No gimme at all. I think it's going to have to be 20 for tops. 20 is in.
38. That was weak.
The 40 is not. Double two again for Jerry. Got to give himself a chance. Can't bust here. Needs to use the darts. We'll need that third. It's not blocked, and it's just nowhere close with any of them. And there's no way Kenny's not getting through the door here. Double 10. Oof. No, does not make the correction. Inside, outside, inside. Jerry's still going way around that double 17. More than he's finding that double 2 area. Still outside. I wonder if he's just afraid of getting caught in the madhouse here. It's coming off the rails here. All these legs have been looking so great. We had a 19 darter last leg. And Kenny finally is able to build a wall and knock something off of it. Setting himself up a little backboard above that double 5. Oh, Jerry just not taking all those opportunities. Perhaps the pressure of the moment getting to him. As it is, Slinger with all the advantage here will not lose this match, but hasn't won it yet. What will it be? Will it be a point each and no leg diff on the board? Or is it going to be 2 more points from Kenny? 2 more legs?
41.
And 2 legs taken away from Jerry. We'll find out in the next few minutes here.
Oh, 95. Damn it.
$60.
95.
$40.
57.
Well, surprising decision for Kenny there. Again, kind of same thing I mentioned before about a ton setting up the checkout and 95 not. Though in that instance, perhaps more forgivable with his opponent so far behind. I still don't like it. Yeah, something's up with Kenny just not feeling 20s. I've never seen him target the bottom side of the board like this before. I think I know him well enough to call this very uncharacteristic.
59.
58.
Really?
Well, this 114 is not going to be under pressure. 6 starts at least at it. But no one will be surprised if it's in 3. I think it's tops now for the match.
94.
Oh, and he's just a little bit low. Wow, beautiful setup from the Slinger. I might not have earned that 21 darter, but certainly would earn this 22 if it goes for the match. Wow. Outside, outsider, and outsidist on those three. We've seen him miss the first start way outside, especially on that double 10 before, but then he's been able to find the correction for the most part. Surprising that not only did he not find it, but they kept on getting worse. Now dialing in. But still not dialed in. Wow. They were looking better right off the bat. Not enough. Meanwhile, the 136 is on. Another one of those would have left double 8. As it is 56 left for Jerry. Yeah, well, he'll be left with double 4. No harm, no foul on that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was an accidental triple. I assume he was just going for the single 16, but plenty fine hitting the treble. Double 10. Kenny doesn't split it. Oh, and busts with the second one, finding that treble 3 for a 14 score. Jerry to split it for a point. To deal the Slinger his first not win. No, inside. Kenny, who has made a point of saying he always splits 10 at 2, not splitting it. Is that why he's not finding it? Double 2 now for Jerry, which has been a nemesis for him. Oh, not this time, though. When it mattered, well, most in that moment. It didn't matter most in the match. Would have mattered just as much, if not more, at that earlier double 2 attempt. As we take it over to our summary here. Oh, it was pushing so well. The numbers were looking so good until we got into that second to last leg. What a mess that turned into. Kenny taking out in 33, and then that last one again in 31. Just getting so far off the pace from what we had seen earlier. We check out these dart counts here. 27 darts, 22 darts, 25, 25, 20, 20, 24, 27, 20, 19. And then the 33 and the 31. Just awesome stuff from both these players, both sides of the board. I think both of them putting in 19 or 20 darters here. Just incredible stuff. So, as always, thanks for tuning in. And we've got more action coming up for y'all this week. One of these days, I'll actually have a live schedule screen here that's reflective of when other stuff is. But in the meantime, you can always subscribe to the City League YouTube channel. You can always watch at watch.cityleaguedarts.com. And, yeah, stay tuned for more action. Oh, and the FO Dart League Championship. Right, one more little plug there. Coming up in a few minutes' time, live on Twitch, twitch.tv/FO Dart League. Let's see. Yeah, I was going to have a little Twitch picture-in-picture here for it, but just ran out of time. So there's the URL. You can head there now. Check it out. All right, until next time, take it easy.